if an IUI, this comes from Megan, was successful the first time, is it more likely to be successful again? I miscarried at about 6.5 weeks. And so what that tells me is that you did an IUI, an intrauterine insemination, and therefore, and it was successful. So what we know is that the system works the way it was supposed to, right? That means that your brain talks, your uterus listens, the ovaries respond, the tubes are open, the cervix does what it's supposed to do with cervical mucus. The whole system is functioning correctly so that sperm was able to meet egg and you were able to have an implantation. You got a half step to where you wanted to be. That tells me the system works. The problem is with an IUI that I guess your question is it more likely to be successful again? I would say no, it's not that it's more likely to be successful again, but it did work once, which tells me that it can work again. So, the percentage of pregnancy from an IUI is probably around about a 9% chance or so of a pregnancy per menstrual cycle, or per month. We don't always, really encourage IUIs over IVF because IVF is the fastest and most reliable path to a pregnancy, with up to a 60 or so percent chance of a positive pregnancy test per embryo. So that's an order of magnitude higher than that 9% per cycle. But sometimes that 9% per cycle works. And really, honestly, in that situation, it's either 100% or zero, right? It's either going to work or it's not. The fact that it worked in you tells me, sure, I absolutely think it's worth doing an IUI again, because we know it worked, because we know that the hormones are working, that your body is capable of implanting and growing a pregnancy. So in that scenario, I would see no harm to you doing another IUI.